semifinal contest between the visiting Titans of Trinity Episcopal School and your St. Christopher Saints. At this time, we ask everyone to please stand as we honor our nation and those who defend its freedom with the singing of our national anthem performed tonight by the St. Christopher's Bow Ties. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they threw through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home And now for the starting lineups, first for the visiting Titans of Trinity Episcopal. Number 1, Davion Brown. Number 4, Brent Thompson. Number 5, Keaton Gregory. Number 22, Mason Patrick. And number 23, Isaiah Robinson. And now, the starting off for your St. Christopher Saints. A junior guard, number 2, Elijah Brandon. A sophomore guard, number 3, Brady Burnett. A senior co-captain at forward, number 5, Stuart Dosby. At forward, a senior, number 20, Wally Jones. And at center, a junior co-captain, number 35, the Saints are coached by Mr. Harold Jones.
Hello and welcome to Scott Gym. St. Christopher's and Trinity just about ready to meet up for the 4th time this season. This building full of energy as these two rivals go at it once again. St. Christopher's coming into the Prep League tournament as the 2 seed. They tied with Stab at 9-1, but due to losing a coin flip last Saturday, they will come in as the number 2, and Stab will be the ones hosting this tournament.
You can already tell it's going to be a tough matchup for both teams. They've played, this is their 4th time playing this year, and every game so far has been fairly close.
These two teams have met 3 times already this year. St. Christopher's has won all 3 of them. They've won 8 in a row. That's the stat that Trinity wants to break tonight. And the Titans win the tip.
Obviously, as you know, it is hard to win 4 games against one team in a season. But let's see if the Saints can do it tonight.
Here's Davion Brown. Coach Jones, before the game, stressed him as the player the Saints need to focus on defensively, and he has a quick 2 points. Now here's Wally Jones on the wing. Gets a screen from Darius Gray. Finds Stuart Cosby at the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Elijah Brandon. but it's knocked away and out of bounds, going to the Titans. Here's Brent Thompson, drives on Elijah Brandon, hands it off. Mason Patrick, three-pointer, off the back iron, no good. Cosby comes away with it, takes a bump, loses it, but then Brandon gets it back, kicks it to the corner. Brady Burnett drives, gets in the lane, pulls up, hook shot is good. First points of the game for St. Christopher's come off the hands of their sophomore shooting guard. He's had a knack for the big shot all year. When Trinity came to Scott Gym earlier this year, Burnett hit the three-pointer with 50 seconds left to give the Saints the lead. Now here's Davion Brown falling away over two, missed it. And Darius Gray with the rebound. Up ahead quickly to Burnett, gets in the lane, blocked by Brown. And the rebound by Keaton Gregory. Trinity wants to go fast. It's Isaiah Robinson right in front of that Saints student section. Kicks to the corner, Gregory, three-pointer over Gray, no good. And Burnett the board. Up ahead quickly to Wally Jones. And pulls it back, now Brandon on the wing, three-pointers up, no good. Patrick pulls it down, he wants to run. Mason Patrick goes right at Cosby, tied up, and he'll be fouled. So it'll be 2 free throws for Mason Patrick. And he hits the first. And 2 for 2 trip for Patrick. It's Wally Jones on the wing, hands it off Stuart Cosby. That's out of bounds, off the Saints again. That's the second time they've tried that same play, and it's had the same result.
You know, you can already tell very early that this is going to be a really tough game for the Saints, especially with Trinity's defense coming out here forcing turnovers early in.
As that pass tipped and stolen by Darius Gray. Now he'll bring it up, goes coast to coast, gets inside, missed it though. Rebound Robinson, and now Trinity has numbers. It's a 4-on-3. Patrick drives on Cosby, gets in the lane, hook shot is good. And now Brady Burnett on the wing, finds Wally Jones. Now it's with Elijah Brandon on the right wing. Burnett. Saints offense a bit stagnant. Now they find Darius Gray on the block. He'll back in on Gregory. Goes up strong, falling away, left it short. And the rebound by Keaton Gregory. Now Robinson, it's a 3 from Brent Thompson, no good. And rebound by Cosby. The Saints this year have struggled getting off to slow starts. They're trying to avoid one here. It's Burnett in the corner, no good. Rebound controlled by Wally Jones, finds Burnett again. Thought about a second effort, thought better of it. And the Saints will give it to Darius Gray at the top of the key. Staring down Gregory, backing in, kicks it out Burnett, wide open top of the key, and rims out. Gray another rebound though, he'll go up, and too strong. 0 for 3 start for Darius Gray, now knocked out of his hands. Jones gets the rebound, a heap of contact, and a foul comes in.
You know, Trinity could not seem to get that ball there. Too many rebounds for the Saints. It's definitely an advantage you have with Darius Gray on the court. He's really big presence, kind of hard to stop out there.
And Jones at the line for 2, misses the first. And Jones hits the second. Now Colin Johnson will promptly check in for him. Now it's with Brent Thompson. Brandon picking him up from 50 feet out, as that's thrown away by Davion Brown. Was trying to get it inside for Patrick. Elijah Brandon finds Colin Johnson. Now Cosby in the corner, gives it right back to Johnson. Colin Johnson drives, now back out Cosby. 3 from the wing, too strong. Saints are 0 for 4 from behind the arc so far. As now Davion Brown kicks it out. Gregory, Cosby gets a hand in his face, but Gregory still hits.
Trinity's definitely had a hot start so far. Hopefully the Saints can find their rhythm and get back in it.
Here's Brandon, finds Brady Burnett. They get it in for Gray. Double team comes. Gray gets it, and that's going to be stolen by the Titans. Now Robinson charging inside, fouled by Colin Johnson. That foul will be on the floor, so the Titans will inbound from the baseline. Brent Thompson, the inbounder, and gets it in for Patrick. Blocked by Gray from behind. Second effort, no good. And Gray pulls down the rebound. Up ahead for Johnson, all alone, and he gets the roll. That's what makes Darius Gray such an incredible player. He starts that on the defensive end, gets the block, and then also contests the shot, and then the outlet pass on the other end. That's a 4-point swing created by Gray, and that shot missed. Now Johnson wants to go quickly, finds Burnett, drives, pulls up from the free throw line, rims out.
Complete robbery.
Was halfway down, and now here's Gregory, blocked again by Gray. Davion Brown the rebound, tripped up. He's on the ground. Gray pulls it out, and jump ball with the Saints. Now Miles Love and Jeremiah Robinson will check in for the Titans. Robinson will pick up Elijah Brandon from 94 feet. Brandon gets a screen from Gray, gets some space near the free throw line, kicks it back out. Colin Johnson now hands it right back off to Brandon. Brandon crossing over, spinning, gets inside, up and under. Fancy finish from Elijah Brandon. Put Jeremiah Robinson on ice. And this building's starting to get loud. 9-7 Trinity. Here's Davion Brown. Gets in the lane, knocked away by Burnett. And Colin Johnson comes away with it. Burnett calling for it. Cosby in the corner, three-pointer. Rims out once again. The Saints just not getting those bounces early.
Yeah, that basket does not like them tonight.
They're 0 for 5 from behind the arc to start off this game. Now here's Miles Love. He'll try a three. Way off. And Brandon the rebound. He wants to push the tempo. Isolates on Robinson again. Elijah Brandon now gets it to Colin Johnson. Inside Darius Gray. Darius Gray backing in on Love. Gray. Double team comes. Goes up. Falling away. Missed it. Love, maybe the only player the Saints are going to find all year that weighs similar to Gray. There's only about a 5-pound difference between their two listed weights. Not something Gray will usually see. You know, now here's Isaiah Robinson on the wing. Mason Patrick, top of the key, jabs, drives on Cosby, poked away by Brandon. Ball's loose on the floor. And they're going to call another jump ball, this time the arrow with the Titans, with the clock at 1.
You know, that's one thing teams have really been struggling against this year is combating Darius in the paint. It's hard to guard him without drawing a foul. So it's a good thing for Trinity that they've found somebody who's near Darius' size that can kind of slow him down in the paint.
So 1 second on the clock for the Titans. They're going to have to get one up quick. As Nate Roberts and Harrison Miller, as well as Gavin Johnson, all check in for St. Christopher's. Shot clock at 1. Robinson, the inbounder. And threw it away. The Saints have numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Brandon leading the break. Tries to find Harrison Miller. Dropped it. Colin Johnson picks it up, though. Up and under. and banks it in off the glass. We're tied.
Saints get 6 unanswered points. Definitely have the momentum in our direction.
Trinity needs to be careful with the ball. Patrick had it poked away by Johnson. Did get it back, though. It's with Brent Thompson. 15 seconds between shot and game clock. Thompson from the logo. Off the front rim, no good. And Coach Jones telling the Saints to hold for the final shot. Elijah Brandon will run it here. Clock down to 11. Brandon back out Roberts. Clock down to 8. Colin Johnson gets a screen, gets in the lane. Floater is good. And now 1 second left. Patrick gets one up. It's good if it goes. And no good. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Saints went down 9-3 early, closed the quarter on an 8-0 run. They lead 11-9 in the first quarter of the Prep League semifinal. Hello and welcome back. St. Christopher's leads 11-9 after 8 minutes. A low-scoring affair. And surprisingly for the Saints, Darius Gray has not scored. Between the Saints' top 4 scorers in Darius Gray, Brady Burnett, Elijah Brandon, and Stuart Cosby. They only have 4 points between them. 2 each from Brandon and Burnett. Now here's Gavin Johnson, kicks it back out to Brandon. And good defense from Brent Thompson to deny him. Clock down to 5. Saints need to get one up. Brandon spinning, falling, blocked. And that's going to be a shot clock violation to start off the second quarter. And now here is Brent Thompson. Brandon once again picking him up from half court. Patrick in the middle of the zone, kicks it out. Robinson a 3, it's good. The Saints switch to the zone late in the first. It worked out well, but for Trinity, they're gonna need those outside shots to go down to combat that zone. Now here's Gavin Johnson, finds Harrison Miller, and throws it away. Just a bit too tall for Darius Gray there. (12-11) Trinity here. A minute and a quarter gone by in the second. That's a dangerous pass, but it sets up an open 3 for Thompson. No good. Rebound loose, controlled by Gregory, and he'll be fouled. I believe they're going to get Gavin Johnson. And no, they're going to get Darius Gray.
I was almost positive that was Gavin Johnson's arm.
As soon as that whistle came in, Johnson raised up his hand as to say, my bad, but the refs must have seen it otherwise, as they're going to give it to Gray, as you mentioned, and the first free throw good from Gregory. And the second one good from Gregory. It's Brady Burnett on the wing. Cosby top of the key, now Johnson. They're trying to get it into Gray. Trinity doing everything they can to prevent it. They finally get it to him. Darius Gray backing in, goes up, and finally has one to go. Started off this game 0 for 4. Those are his first points of the night. Here's Brent Thompson near the logo. Brandon still putting high pressure on him. Thompson drives right, spins, gets in the lane. Floater no good, Gray the board. And now Brandon wants to run. It's a 3-on-3, kicks it to the corner. Cosby three-pointer, no good. Saints still haven't been able to get that lid off the basket from behind the arc. They're 0 for 7 as a team. Now here's Gregory. He hit one earlier, he'll try again, and that one's good. Second three for Keaton Gregory. (17-13) Trinity leads. And a dangerous pass there. Patrick gets in the passing lane, takes it away. Bodies on the floor, tied up. Arrow is with Trinity. And the Saints will take a timeout. They're first. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back out of the timeout. St. Christopher's trailing by 4 with 5:17 left in the second quarter. Davion Brown to inbound, gets it to Gregory. He's hit 2 threes, has all of Trinity's points this quarter. Now Robinson drives, goes right at Gray, kicks it back out. Gregory again, that one no good. Long rebound controlled by Colin Johnson. Finds Brady Burnett on the wing, driving, gets inside. Burnett, counted and one! Brady Burnett with the 360. That's a tough finish. As now Mason Patrick is gonna come in. Now Burnett at the line, hits his free throw.
Burnett looked unfazed by the noise coming out of the Trinity student section there.
As 17-16 now. That's with Mason Patrick, gets it to Davion Brown. Colin Johnson on him. Brown backing in, goes right at Johnson. Left it short, but a foul called. And it'll be 2 free throws now for the junior guard, Davion Brown. Hits the first. Trinity 5 for 5 at the line this game. And Brown hits the second, so 6 for 6 start at the stripe for the Titans. And Elijah Brandon hands it off to Burnett. Finds Gray on the baseline. Darius Gray surveying. Now drives, kicks it back out Jones, and he traveled. The Saints have had some issues with that this year, taking 2 steps before they put the ball on the floor, and it pops up once again here. Now here is Gregory on the wing once again. He's been hot this quarter. That pass, I believe, was tipped by Gray. Now Robinson puts up a 3 over Burnett. No good, long rebound. Right back to Robinson, now he'll drive inside, goes up strong and off the glass, gets it to fall. Saints have had some issues on the glass this game. A couple of those long rebounds have ended up back with Trinity. Now here's Darius Gray backing in. Double team comes, finds Cosby, drives at the free throw line, back out Jones, hands it off to Brandon. Trinity doing a good job to close down. Burnett, long 3, no good, but Gray the rebounds. Darius Gray backing in. Double team finally comes. Gray with a tough hook, gets the bounce. Took a couple touches off the rim, but finally dropped for Darius Gray. He's hit both of his field goals this quarter after a scoreless first. Now it's Robinson again. Hands it off Gregory. Now it's with Thompson. Patrick top of the key. Thought about a 3, he'll drive, pulls up over Gray. No good, another long rebound out to Trinity. And now Patrick on the wing. Cosby gets a hand up, but Patrick still hits. Another 3 for Trinity. Now they're gonna take a timeout. Their lead up to a game high 6 with 2:48 to go in the second. Hello and welcome back. Saints down 6 with just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. In their 4th meeting of the year, Trinity has gotten off to a blazing start from behind the arc. Darius Gray had a great look at the rim, missed it, but then rips it away from Gregory. And basket is good and 1. That was a great find from Brady Burnett. And even though Gray missed the first look, set him up for the second, which led to that and 1. And he connects on the free throw. (24-21). Here's Gregory in the corner. Thought about a 3 and right in front of the student section, but Gray did a good job to shut him off. Davion Brown drives right on Brandon, backing his way in. Now it's with Patrick, deep 3, left it short. And rebound loose, controlled by Gray. And now Darius Gray, coast to coast, kicks it out to the corner. Now Burnett, 3-pointer, no good. Saints 0 for 8 from behind the arc. Another rebound by Gray. Basket is good once again and 1. Darius Gray unguardable in the second quarter. Got off to an uncharacteristically quiet start in the first. Was 0 for 4 with no points, but has been anything but quiet in the second. Coming off a game where he had 38 and 19 in the Saints' 70-60 win last Friday over Collegiate. And the free throw no good, so Trinity will keep their lead with 1:50 in the second. Here's Maddox, Patrick, pass tipped by Gray. Brown just gets to it before it goes out of bounds. Now tries a 3, can't hit. Gray another rebound. and he wants to push the pace once again. Darius Gray barreling inside. 3 in a row and 1, Darius Gray. Simply unguardable.
Trinity cannot keep from fouling Darius, especially when he's driving.
And never mind, not an and one. They're going to call that foul on the floor. And with Darius taking this game over, Trinity calls on Miles Love. As now here's Brandon, gets in the lane, goes up and lays it in. The Saints have their first lead since it was 11-10. 85 seconds to go in the second period. Here is Davion Brown out for Isaiah Robinson, guarded by Harrison Miller, gets a screen, puts up a 3. No good. Rebound, Love, knocked away by Cosby, and he manages to save it. Finds Burnett, and he'll get out of the trap. Now up ahead for Gray. Brandon calling for it in the corner. Gray finds him, leaves it off to Burnett. Brady Burnett drives, spins, gets in the lane with the left, count it! And 1, Brady Burnett. Trinity throwing contact at the Saints when they drive all quarter, but it's not mattering. That's a 4th and 1 of the quarter for St. Christopher's. And he hits the free throw. Just like that, a quick 10-0 run by St. Christopher's, and a 6-point deficit is turned into a 4-point lead. Here's Davion Brown trying to calm things down for the Titans. Finds Patrick in the corner, drives on Cosby. Mason Patrick spinning and quiets down the St. Christopher's student section and stops that 10-0 run. Here's Brandon, 10 seconds between shot and game clock. Miller on the wing, left open, no good. Saints now 0 for 9 from behind the arc. Davion Brown coast to coast, and he's fouled. No, he traveled. Great defense from Brady Burnett there to halt his momentum. And now the Saints can hold for the final shot as they're gonna sub on Jeremiah Robinson. "15 seconds in the first half, 28-26. St. Christopher's leads, it's with Elijah Brandon. Finds Stuart Cosby on the wing, clock down to 6, Cosby driving, falling away, no good, rebound, loose, it's with Davion Brown, doesn't get one up. And that'll do it for the first half. 28-26 the score, halfway through. We'll be back in 10 minutes. And stay with us, actually. The St. Christopher's Jazz Band will be giving a performance at the half. Not something I'm sure we've ever done, but looks like this will be great. The Jazz Band is incredible, so should be starting in just a few moments. And when that does begin, we will have the mics on for that.
give it up one more round of applause for the St. Christopher's Rock Band.
Back out of the half, St. Christopher's holding on to a 2-point advantage. They'll get it to start the second half.
Saints were on a hot run in that first half of the game. Let's see if they can keep that going here.
Yeah, they ended the half on a 10-2 run after going down 24-18.
Saints also definitely have the crowd on their side. Saints student section's getting loud tonight.
And here we go. 16 minutes of basketball separating one of these teams from the Prep League Championship as Stuart Cosby, a quick shot to start off the half, falls out. And here's Patrick. Gets a screen. Patrick gets in the lane, and he traveled. And Elijah Brandon is bringing it up, finds Darius Gray a few feet behind the arc. Gray hands it off Brandon, steps back, three-pointer, and left it well short. Saints now 0 for 10 from behind the arc. That's been a big difference in this game. Trinity getting a lot of their threes to fall, the opposite for St. Christopher's. As here's Gregory, hands it off Davion Brown, dribbles off his foot, bodies on the floor, Jones diving for it. It's still loose, now Gray on the floor, kick ball violation, going to the Saints. The hustle play from Darius Gray, and Wally Jones gets the Saints the ball back. And likely unsurprisingly right now, the score of the Stab Woodberry game, 29-10 Stab, with 30 seconds gone by in the second quarter. So whoever wins tonight will be headed up to Charlottesville unless Woodberry pulls a miraculous comeback. Now here's Darius Gray on the wing. Cosby top of the key, three-pointers up and good! After 11 tries, the Saints finally get a three to fall. And that's the first points of the second half for either side. Brent Thompson tries to answer and connects. Here's Wally Jones, finds Darius Gray top of the key. Hands it off to Brandon. Now Gray gets it on the block. Darius Gray backing in, spinning. Darius Gray hook shot with the left, no good. Robinson the rebound. Robinson spinning, goes right at Gray. Left it short. And Darius pulls down the board, finds Wally Jones. Saints have numbers. Jones powering inside, blocked, but a foul. So 2 free throws for Wally Jones. He went 1 for 2 earlier. And hits the first. And left the second short. So the lead stays at 3 for the Saints. Keaton Gregory finds Robinson. Gets it inside Davion Brown, but he's wrapped up by Jones. It'll be a foul on the Saints. Thompson, the inbounder, gets it to Robinson. Isaiah Robinson gets it inside for Gregory, tapped away by Cosby, out of bounds, off the Saints. It'll stay with Trinity. Robinson finds Davion Brown. And now Brent Thompson. Mason Patrick drives on Cosby, spins, runs right into Gray. And that should have been a double dribble, but Gregory gets inside and scores. Coach Jones not happy about it, and not sure why the call wasn't made, but nevertheless, 32-31. Cosby tripped up, and he is down. Stuart Cosby is down. We'll take a break. And Cosby is back up. He wanted to stay in the game, but Coach Jones is going to give him a slight break. Looks like he should be good to re-enter at some point, though, judging off the fact he looked entirely ready to stay in. But Colin Johnson will check in for him for the moment. Now here's Wally Jones. Gets it to Gray on the wing. Darius Gray finds Jones, and hook shot with the right, no good. Thompson finds Gregory top of the key, hands it off to Patrick. Now Thompson again, Jones on him, creates some space, puts up a three and hits. Another three for Trinity, and they take the lead right back, 34-32. Now Darius Gray goes right at Gregory, down on the floor. A lot of contact, no whistles. Trinity has a 5-on-4. Patrick goes inside, missed it, but Brown the rebound, had a wide open look but left it short. Brandon triple team gets rid of it. Saints have numbers, Jones loses it, out of bounds, going to the Titans. As now Cosby already back in there. Here's Patrick on the wing. Keaton Gregory. Gray right on him. Robinson, dribble drive on Johnson. Tries to kick it back out, finds Thompson. Clock down to 9, drives on Burnett, back out Robinson. Shot clock down to 6. Isaiah Robinson needs to get one up. Steps back, three-pointer. Air ball. And a missed shot clock violation. And now Miles Love will check in from Gregory. (34-32) Trinity. 3:38 to go in the third. Elijah Brandon has been relatively quiet tonight. Darius Gray thought about a handoff, drives on Love, falling away, he's fouled. Nearly ran over some lower schoolers sitting below the basket. So 2 free throws coming up for Darius Gray. Off the pair of and ones, he's taken 2, gone 1 for 2, make it 2 for 3 now. And Gray hits them both. Here is Davion Brown. Now Patrick, top of the key. Drives on Cosby, gets around him, and finishes over Gray. I don't know how Patrick got that shot to go down. Had Cosby and Gray right in his grill. And now 3 minutes to go. Trinity still holding on to a 2-point lead. Brandon gets in the lane with the left. Puts it up and in. Now Trinity wants to go quickly. Here's Thompson driving, goes at Johnson, too strong, rebound by Gray. And now Brandon pushing it down on the other end. Elijah Brandon gets inside, tries to leave it off for Johnson, out of bounds. Off Love, staying with the Saints. Cosby will inbound, gets it to Gray, 23 on the shot clock. Gray hands it off, but Patrick gets in there and takes it away. Now the Titans, well, they're gonna slow things down. 36-36. Now Cosby knocks it away from Patrick, gets it back though. Drives, knocked away, and a foul called. They're going to get Cosby. So 2 free throws coming up for Patrick. And Patrick misses the first. Trinity was 6 for 6 at the line before that shot. And missed them both. Rebound ripped away by Darius Gray. And now Burnett gets it on the other end. He'll slow things down, gets it to Darius Gray. Into the corner, Johnson, dribble drive, floater, no good. Rebound, Gregory. Here is Brent Thompson. Puts up a 3 over Brandon, kicked his legs out. In the NBA, that's an offensive foul, but no such rule like that here. And another long rebound, though, controlled by the Titans. Robinson, Burnett does a good job to close him down, but now gets a switch and gets around Gray and lays it in. And Coach Jones will take a timeout. Saints down 2, 1:39 in the third. Back out of the timeout. Saints down 2 with 1:39 in the third quarter. Here's Elijah Brandon, only 2 points tonight. Burnett finds Gray on the block. Barrels in at Gregory, missed it, but Gavin Johnson right there to clean it up. And we are tied once again at 38. Patrick, top of the key, finds Thompson, another 3, and can't get the bounce. Gregory tried to tip it away, but Gray comes away with it. Darius Gray, coast to coast, spinning, leaves it off for Johnson. Kicks it out to his brother, now with Gray. A step behind the free throw line. Darius Gray spins, and the hook shot is good. The Saints have the lead back, 40-38. Here's Davion Brown. Isaiah Robinson, right back to Brown, now with Brent Thompson. And tipped away by Johnson, taken by Burnett. Saints have a 3-on-2, Brady Burnett spinning, gets inside, missed it. And the rebound, Patrick, they're gonna get a foul on Johnson. That'll be number 3 on him.
Looks like Burnett ran into some fans on the other side there. Showed too much speed when he was run up to the rim there.
So Trinity now can hold for the final shot. 40-38. Clock down to 12. Brent Thompson finds Davion Brown. Brandon on him. Patrick in the middle of the zone attacks Nate Roberts, and he's going to be fouled. 2.7. They're going to put Patrick at the line for 2. And he hits the first. And Patrick can't get the bounce. Rebound loose. Comes away to Johnson from 3/4 of the court. Not too far off. But that'll do it for the third. 40-39 the score after 3 periods. We'll be back for the fourth. Hello and welcome back. 40-39. And one more quarter to go here at Scott Gym with a trip to the Prep League Championship on the line. Whoever wins tonight will be heading up to Stab tomorrow. Inside Patrick. Goes right at Gavin Johnson, blocked. Rebound ripped away by Darius Gray. And now he wants to run. Gray gets in the lane. Floater is good off the glass. Here's Brent Thompson. Trinity down 3. Over Davion Brown, right back to Thompson. They're trying to get it to Gregory. And that's a deep 3 from Brown, and we're tied.
Davion Brown shows off his range.
42-42 the score. 7 minutes to go. And Burnett threw it to Gray. Gray wasn't looking, just managed to get it in time. Now backs in on Gregory. Blocked, but a foul called. So 2 free throws coming up for Darius Gray. And gets the bounce on the first one. Colin Johnson will check in for his brother. And Gray hits them both. He's 4 for 5 at the line today. And Brown dribbled it off his foot, gets it back though. Now it's with Brent Thompson. Over to Brown, inside. Patrick falling away, gets it to go off the glass. Tied at 44. Elijah Brandon gets a screen at the free throw line, pulls up, blocked by Robinson. And now the Titans have a 3-on-3 in the corner. Thompson a three off the side of the backboard. And it's going to the Saints. Oh no, they're gonna call an offensive foul on Davion Brown. So now with 6 minutes to go, we are still tied at 44. Colin Johnson. Cosby top of the key, finds Burnett on the wing. They get it to Gray. Darius Gray backing in. Double comes Johnson, free throw line, floater is good. That floater from Johnson is almost automatic. He is very good at that shot. And the Saints have the lead back with under 6. Here's Patrick for three. No good. And the rebound, Johnson. Darius Gray gets it to Johnson on the wing. He gets it right back to Gray, once again on the block. Double team comes again. Gray goes up strong and scores. The lead up to 4. It's 2 possessions seemingly for the first time in forever. These two teams have been so close all night. Davion Brown attacks Brandon, gets in the lane, dumps it off Gregory, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's number 4 on Colin Johnson. He most certainly uses up his fouls very effectively. And Gregory hits the first. Gets it back within a possession. It'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Jones. Saints up 3, 4:49 to go. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back out of the timeout. One more free throw coming up for Gregory in a 3-point game with 4:49 left.
Similar to many of the other games between St. Chris and Trinity this year, it has been very, very close.
And Gregory gets a nice bounce. So with 4.5 to go, the Saints up 2. Here's Gray, gets inside once again.
Unstoppable force in the paint tonight from Darius Gray.
Here's Gregory, top of the key, Gray right up on him. Patrick goes at Cosby once again, gets inside, scores. That's a tough shot from Mason Patrick. .50-48, halfway gone in the 4th. It's with Darius Gray. Gray dumps it off for Johnson, tipped out of bounds, staying with the Saints. Up in Charlottesville, Stab leading 43-21. So looks almost certain that whoever comes out on top in these next 3 minutes and 55 seconds will be visiting Stab tomorrow. Elijah Brandon gets it to Darius Gray. Gray backing in on Gregory, spinning, gets inside, count it! And one, Darius Gray!
Exactly what the Saints need right now is a foul on Darius.
And Gray will be at the line for one. He hits the free throw. The lead up to a game-high 5 for St. Christopher's. And a timeout by Trinity. They're down 5 with 3:44. A trip to the Prep League Championship on the line when we come back. Hello and welcome back. 3:44 to go. Trinity will have it. Brent Thompson finds Davion Brown. It's Johnson, Brandon, Cosby, Gray, and Burnett out there for the Saints as Darius Gray erases that shot, but a foul in the process. It'll be 2 free throws for Brown. And he missed it. Every free throw so crucial late in this game, but Brown missed them both. Cosby knocked over, and it'll be a foul on the Titans. Darius Gray bringing it up for the Saints. Gets it to Burnett. Brady Burnett gets a screen. Gets it to Brandon. Now it's with Gray, top of the key. Shot clock down to 9. Gray facing up Love. Spinning. Gets in the lane. Puts it in! Darius Gray, a man amongst boys. The lead at game high 7 for the Saints. Under 3 to play. Brown, they need it. No good. Gray, another rebound. And Gray will hold it near half court, finds Brady Burnett. Gray has it again. Darius Gray facing up Love. spinning, falling away, no good. A bit of a heat check there. And now Isaiah Robinson has it. Drives on Cosby, gets in the lane, and he's fouled. Two free throws for Robinson. And another miss. Trinity's free throw shooting betraying them in this fourth quarter. That's 3 in a row just in the last minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely crucial at this point in the game, and you can't be missing free shots.
They're called free throws for a reason. They hit the second. The lead at 6. Here's Elijah Brandon. Knocked away, but Brandon able to get it back. Darius Gray holding it at half court. Clock down to 7. Gray driving on Love. Gets inside. Gray falling away. And he'll go to the line. Andrew Blazer, the Trinity coach, not happy with the call, but looks like the right one. And now 2 big free throws from Darius Gray with the lead at 6. He missed it. And Keaton Gregory, who has been out of the game for a surprisingly long time, finally re-enters. I get that they want Love out there to guard Gray, but Gregory has been amazing both offensively and on the glass for the Titans. And Gray missed them both. Rebound loose. Controlled, though, by Davion Brown. Minute 40 to go. Brown finds Thompson. Goes at Burnett. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebound loose. Gray able to save it. Finds Cosby, and Coach Jones quickly calls the timeout. 88 seconds to go. Saints by 6. A trip to the Prep League Championship on the line. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back out of the timeout. St. Christopher's up by 6 with a minute 28. The Saints will inbound from the baseline. You wonder if Trinity starts the foul game already. Exactly a minute between shot and game clocks. Down 6. Do the Titans think to foul this early? It's with Colin Johnson. They're trying to poke it away from him. Trapped near half court. Finds Cosby, though. Puts up a 3. No good. Potentially an ill-advised shot there. Now Trinity has it with 75 seconds, and they'll take a timeout. Minute 13, Saints up 6. We'll be back in 30. So back out of the timeout, 73 seconds to go. Saints up 55-49. Brent Thompson, cross-court pass to Gregory, that was dangerous. But it finds his man, hands it off Brown. Drives on Brandon, gets in the lane. Back out Patrick, they need it. Rims out, rebound Gray. And Trinity has Gray trapped, but gets it up ahead. Cosby now pulls it back this time after rushing a shot last possession. They'll get it to Brady Burnett. He's the Saints' best free throw shooter. And now Brady Burnett at the line for the two biggest free throws in the night. Left the first one short. This is the big one for Burnett. This gets it to 3 possessions, and he sinks it. The lead up to 7 for the Saints now as Gavin Johnson will check in for his brother. The Titans will roll it up. Here's Patrick on the block. Outside Robinson. Drives on Burnett. Gets inside. And gets the roll. If you're the Saints, you're fine with that. Lead still at 5. Burnett in the corner. Wrapped up and he's fouled. So Brady Burnett will be right back at the line. So 2 crucial free throws for Brady Burnett. And he hits the first. And missed the second, so the lead still at 2 possessions. Thompson bringing it up. Back out Patrick. Gets in the lane, kicks it out. Gregory a 3, no good. Rebound loose, saved. Davion Brown inside, knocked away. Bodies on the floor. Gavin Johnson has it, but he's out of bounds. So Trinity will get it back with 12.7. And the Saints will take a timeout after seeing the Trinity look. 12.7 to go, Saints up 6. We'll be back in a minute. Back out of the timeout, Trinity down 6 with 12.7. Not out of this game in any capacity. The Saints student section seems to think it's over, but it is most certainly not. Trinity needs to get it in though, and it ends up with Darius Gray all alone on the other end. He lays it in, and that should do it. Brown from half court, no good. Finds Gregory, and St. Christopher's will be going to the Prep League Championship. They will take on Stab tomorrow at 2 p.m. up in Charlottesville. We will be up there. So if you're not making the drive, stay tuned with us as the Saints go try to look for revenge on losing the championship game to Stab last year in the final seconds and try to win it for the first time in 25 years. I'm Edison Palumbi alongside Sutton Magnus for STC TV. We thank you all for tuning in.